Hey guys, what is going on? The Zip of RageQuitTV casting just a practice game between not Six Jacks Major anymore, just Major, spawning as the pink Terran. His name is Nonge. This is his Smurf, and I hope that was not private because I have just outed his Smurf name, and that never good. But anyways, he is extremely good Terran right now. Season 4, I think it's been out for about a day. And he is 41-3. That is 41 wins and 3 losses on Season 4 ladder. This guy is a ridiculously good Terran player. And Sheth, spawning as the purple Zerg, and he is no one to laugh at. He can take games off of anybody. He has a strong macro style. We'll see what game Sheth brings. This is kind of just practice / fun games. I just joined in off Real ID and was kind of curious to what was going on. I didn't have time to set up my stream, so kind of just didn't really watch this game too much and got the replay, deciding I'll cast it after and really pay attention to it. So we have this one Overlord coming in to scout. Gonna see that Major is close positions, and he may also see, okay, it's not gonna be a 2x. How long will this Overlord live? Let's see. He should live long enough to at least see a gas come out from Major, and that'll say, okay, you're going with a Hellion play, and that will allow Sheth to go for like a gas first, or maybe a pool first. I mean, a gas first, instead of going for the pool first. The gas first is, I think, generally a bit better, but it is vulnerable to a 2x build. The Overlord, though, not really checking those gases. He is just getting into a safe spot. That barracks isn't done. I mean, the Overlord could have got there, but Sheth really just wants to get that Overlord to his safety. So right now, Major could be 2xing, and Sheth would have no idea. Has not done the best job with that Overlord scout. Just saw the base, and I was like, okay guys, I'm good. Let's just go over to this corner over here. Major getting a nice scout on Sheth. You can see the pool did go up before the gas, but it wasn't that much before it. Looks like a very standard build, just hatch, then pool, then gas. And we'll see this one Marine try to take out this drone that was on the was down here. Sheth wants to keep vision of this area. He's going to get this extractor, and then I think he's going to try to cancel it and sneak the drone up this ramp to see what is going on. We'll see if he can actually do that. It's a little bit of a sneaky trick, and he does cancel. The drone does move, but the Marines instantly take it out. Couldn't even rebuild that extractor. Nice idea, but Major just too good to fall for that. He does have a nice scout on Sheth right now. Those 2 Marines just going to be chilling out there. He is getting the reactor, getting a factory, and you can see Major not really building any defense whatsoever. He's going to go for a command center at 20 supply. I mean, he's got 2 Marines to his name. That's it. But he did have such a long scout with this one SCV. He can do that. And now the factory mislands, and it's going to move back, land back, and now he's going to build double Hellions. And Sheth, let's see exactly what do you do in this situation. You're just going to get the watchtower, and these Hellions are going to come out and just keep you contained to your base. And Major is the type of player who just doesn't really make mistakes. He capitalizes on your mistakes. So those Hellions are going to get up in number, and they're not going to go into Sheth's base. They're just going to sit outside of Sheth's base and wait for Sheth to do something. And just because the Hellions sit right here doesn't mean that they're not doing damage. Just the fact that Hellions are sitting in this area does stop all the creep spread from Sheth, and he can kind of sit in the back of his mind saying, man, I gotta worry about Hellions. They could come to my base any second. I mean, that mental thing and the whole thing about denying creep spread, that is so good in this early stages of the game. And we're going to see the Hellions just poke up, see the Queen, and they're like, okay, we can hang out here. We only got 2 Hellions. 2 Hellions don't really kill Lings that fast. You normally want to wait till 4. And now that Major has 4 Hellions, you may see him be a little bit more active. And holy cow, he's expanding again at 34 supply. So now those Hellions just going to sit here and again, just denying this creep spread. If he wants to spread creep, the spine crawler has to be near it. Or he needs to get roaches, and if you get roaches, well, Idril will just say you're behind. No matter what time you build roaches in a ZVT, you are behind. That's how he views it. I'm not joking, guys. He does not like roaches in this matchup one bit. And a Ling does come inside of Mage's base. I don't know how that got in, but it gets a complete scout. Even sees this third base, I believe. Yeah, it sees the third base, so that is definitely a hero scout for Sheth. Spinecaller unburst to move up so he can defend the creep foot, and Major tries to take advantage of that, but he can't and gets thwarted. And now Sheth can kind of expand the creep up with tumors in this area, and that looks like exactly what he's doing. And you can just see Sheth wants to expand his creep, but he just cannot. Major is doing such a good job at shutting him down. Well, not shutting him down, just stopping this creep split. I mean, it's 8 minutes in the game, and it's pretty much stopped. Major is getting a eBay up, and I'm assuming this is going to be for upgrades. You generally don't have to worry about mutas until the 11-minute mark, but the Spinecaller does uproot, and the Hellions do get in. Let's go to this Wooker kill count. It is just one. The Hellions making their way in, and look at this micro from Major. Very nice micro, just keeping all those Hellions alive with so low HP, and now he's going to get in this drone line, get some nice shots off on a few drones, taking out a few, and going to be taking out some more. Those Hellions do get surrounded. They're all like one hit. That Queen goes on a killing spree, a freaking rampage. The Hellion looks like it is going to go down, shoot some Queens. If it kept attacking the drones, it could have taken a few more. And how many drones do you think it killed? Place your bets now. It is going to be revealed in 1 minute. I got about 7. What about you? If you were 8, you were correct. He killed 8 drones in that engagement. We do have Major just getting a wall up and taking this third base. Keep in mind, Sheth knows he's taking the third base, so he's going to take the goal base because he knows he's behind. He has to do something to catch back up. He's not really that far behind it. That was pretty cute. This one Ling was playing a game of Duck, Duck, Goose, running around those rocks just constantly. We do have Sheth. Look at this. I mean, those Hellions went down how long ago, and now he is expanding this creep like a freaking madman. It looks like one Ling wants to get a concussion, trying to take out these rocks all by itself. Does 2 damage at a time. It's got to headbutt this thing 1,000 times for it to go down. I don't know how anything could survive that. Major going in to move out, but Sheth is doing a little bit of a counterattack. Will Major come back to defend this? He has 3 Marines back at home. A tank up here. He could siege this and pull up the supply depots, but it doesn't look like he's going to do that. Lings get past. Those Marines are going down. Lings going to be attacking this one tank. It looks like that tank will be falling. Does not get in siege mode in time. And those Lings just doing so much damage. Tanks, not the best thing against Lings. Major is going to clean this up, but this does allow Sheth to get his hatch up. And oh my god, Major doesn't have any missile turrets. This is the 11-minute mark in the game. Does he know much? No. He hasn't only been in his base since those Hellions. So it could be very bad if mutas do come. Oh wait, did I miss a drop? I think I may have missed a drop. Actually, I didn't. Here comes the drop, and yes, that is a hint that every now and then I was watching this game, and one thing I was just taking note of is at the 12-minute mark, he is coming in. He wants to come in around the 11-minute mark to stop any type of Muta play. So, Major, you almost will always see him come in at the 11-minute mark. He was just a minute off this game. It's one of the trademark Major moves. You may think it's just a drop, but that's actually a scouting drop to see exactly what the Zerg player is up to. And Sheth kind of jukes Major out. He's getting the lair. Or the hive, actually. Down as natural. He has lair at the natural. And just in case Major threw a scan or saw something, he think he's still on hatch tech. It's a nice juke. These gold rocks are going to be going down by Major. Has one Marine just kind of sitting there. Is taking control of this watchtower. That scan does go down. That creep tumor is going to fall. He's going to take a few more out. Sheth does see this drop by Major going by. Takes out a few Lings. Few Marines. Not too big of a deal. Sheth is taking his 4th base now. But you know what? Major already has a command center up. taking care of these rocks, and a bunch of lings are going to be coming down here. Major has 3 Marines, so he's going to be able to fend those lings off just fine. Major doing a drop down here, just kind of checking out this hatch and the area. Not too much down there. Dropship is going to come at this gold base, and now he's going to kill a few drones. Those lings out of... oh, maybe they're not that far out of position. Infestors do come. Phone Goats and cleans that up. And Major looks like he's going to be doing another drop. He is just relentless with these drops. I can see why he is 41-3 on ladder, just because this will take any lesser Zerg out. Sheth, though, is a very strong Zerg and can deal with these drops and has played with Major probably many times, so he knows his style, and he's probably just pounding the keyboard. Well, maybe not, because he plays the keyboard on his lap, and pounding that could end horribly for him. Picks up everything, and he is getting out. We do have missile turrets going up for Major around here, and this is not for Mutas. This is just to stop Infestors from getting in the middle line, I would assume. Just any bird play, or maybe bird roaches. Just bird play in general, the missile turret's good for. And let's go to this worker count. It is 81 SCVs to 91 drones. And now Major is going to come in here and start picking off all of these creep tumors. So many of them going to be going down. Is he? Yes, throws down another scan. Stims up a few Marines, running all around, picking off as many as he can while he's doing a drop here and a drop going down here at the same time. Sheth picks the right one. And oh man, that could have also gone bad. I mean, Major just gave Sheth 3 opportunities. Sheth thankfully has Overlord spread out in this area, but Sheth decides, okay, I'm going to stop these Marines from killing off all my creep tumors. This drop does a lot of damage. Has bases either here or here. Well, this drop may do damage. Sheth, though, you can see he has positioned lings kind of in separate groups just around. Has Infestors back here. He can deal with drops. He is ready to deal with anything. And let's go on his hotkeys. Let's see. Has all his lings on one hotkey. Infestors, no, he's got them split up a little bit. Has 3 Infestors, a bunch of lings on one, and a lot on another. This one, well, he just kind of mixed them. What I was talking about, he probably had them mixed up just so some could go and defend bases and some could defend the homeland. Drop is going off back here. Lings get pulled and defend this base very, very well. But now Major looking like he wants to go out in the middle of the map. And is he going to throw any scans or anything? No, it does not look like it. Just going to be hanging out. We do have this PF morphing in at the 6 o'clock base. And he's going to be taking yet another base. And that is a lot of lings from Sheth. Oh my god. 150 lings are coming out from Sheth. That is a lot of lings. And here we go. Oh. Not too much damage. We have ultras now in the mix, but looks like 10 ghosts are out. And the upgrades look like Sheth is just about to finish 3-3, while Major is working on 3-3. He is at 2-2 currently, getting plus 3 weapons and vehicle weapons level 2. He started upgrading his mech so his tanks do a little bit more damage, but this could be trouble. Sheth has a huge, a few Marines coming up, and now they immediately have to pull back, and we'll see, can Major defend this? Well, he's got a lot of ghosts and there's ultralists. Yeah, they go down pretty quick to snipe. It's all going to come down to his ghost control and how good he can get those EMPs off on those Infestors. Looks like he gets some good EMPs off. A lot of those Infestors go out of energy, and now Major just going to be trying to clean this up, and it looks like he will. Those Infestors, though, will be getting away. Major left at 141 supply. Sheth has already remaxed. He is the Zerg player. Of course, he's going to remax extremely fast, building even more Ultralisks and Zerglings and Overlord drops. Major, though, let's see, going off to everything. He is pretty far behind the army supply, but not anything game-breaking. 80 to 111. This command center is going to be built. And that was a little cute, unintentional M those waypoints made. We do have the medevac now going out to do a drop, and it looks like those drones just going to be transferring to bases, getting some spine crawlers up, just being safe all around. Handful of Marines are going to come out, but there's 2 Ultras plus an Infestor. Those Marines aren't going to be able to do anything. Maybe they'll pick off this Infestor going in, but nope, the Infestor does run away. Those Ultras do scare away those Marines. Gets 1 kill, and that is enough to run away. Maybe they really liked it. Maybe that was the captain. The captain dies like, okay, we can get out, guys. And the medevac comes. They just call up to like, we're getting out. The captain told us to leave him behind. Medevac picks them up, and they all leave. They're cowards, but they're still alive, and that's all that counts to them. And now we have a scary army coming out from Sheth. That's a lot of Ultralisks with a bunch of Zerglings. But we have not a PF there, PF over here. And let's see what Sheth ends up doing. He is going to be... No, it doesn't look like he's going to... Wait, maybe he's going to take that command center out. Good EMP goes off on a lot of those Infestors. And now it looks like... I don't know, will Sheth be able to take this? It looks like Major is going to be winning this battle. There's Ultras getting fairly low on life. Plenty of bio left. And yes, it looks like Major does hold yet again. He is staying around the same supply as Sheth at 160. Sheth, though, building 84 Lings and 10 Corruptors. It looks like he is going into the Broodlord play. Will Major have an answer to this? I don't know. He is, let's see. Is he going to throw any scans? He is sending out a task force of Marines. And is going to see those Broodlords and Corruptors coming out, so he will start Viking production. Does he have any? No, he does not. Marines going to start picking off drones, but those 5 Marines, even though they did no damage, those could be the heroes of this game. That is going to signal Major to start building Vikings and go anti-Broodlord. He is still building a few Marauders. Those probably should be Marines, or maybe get Marauders. Those do extra damage to Infestors and can survive fungal growths. I don't know. This game has progressed past my skill level. Drop going down over here, going to be picked up because Sheth just so baller at defending against drops. Corruptors, though, going to try to take out those medevacs. Medevacs are running away. Going to unload. A few units go down in that medevac. Lings do not engage because there are tanks here to make that not a favorable engagement for Sheth. Major starting to build a bunch of orbital commands. Looks like Sheth is going to do a drop. Major doing a drop as well. These drops are going to just pass each other. That is a PF, but there are no SCVs, so I'd assume 3 Lings with adrenal glands will be able to take this PF out. I hope they have adrenal glands. We'll check after all this action is done. Looks like that drop is coming in, but it gets cleaned up immediately. Sheth on top of that, of course, because he saw it. And looks like this is going to get stopped as well. But it did take out that PF, but nothing was mining from it just yet. And okay, where's the spawning pool? Yes, Sheth is not injured, guys. He has that adrenal glands upgrade. Or maybe that was Nest T that made the mistake. Someone made the mistake. Throws down a scan, sees these Broodlords, and oh my god, Sheth has a lot of Broodlords out. He is at 11 Broodlords with 1 making. And looks like an Overlord over here just going to get picked apart. I don't know what he was thinking. We do have, looks like some battle SCVs coming in. Sees all the Broodlords and throws down a scan just so he can get a count. He's like, oh, what's your anti-air look like? And you can see those Infestors and Lings are hiding underneath this little battle cloud. And oh man, that is a huge drop. Right now, Major trying to take advantage of the immobility of those Broodlords and setting those SCVs for a counterattack. So as Sheth pulls to defend this, those SCVs are going to do grave amount of damage because, well, they're SCVs, and that is what they do. And Lings coming in. They do go down, but now that the Infestors are here, going to get fungal growth. Major can knock it away. And that drop does get cleaned up. And oh, maybe SCVs aren't as OP as people have been telling me. This one Queen is just making them look silly. And uh-oh, SCVs come in revolt. Queen has 4 armor. Those SCVs do 5 damage, which means they do 1 damage per hit with the fusion cutter. This Queen could take them all out by herself. But the Lings want to get in on the action too. 2 medevacs do live from that. A little bit of a mistake from Major for staying too late and allowing his units to go down. He is building a nuke though and has 2 Ghost Academies. And Sheth is moving out with his little Doom squad of Broodlords, and that's even grown to 15. Is he making the same mistake that Nest T made? What's his anti-air look like? He doesn't have that many Corruptors, but he has... Oh, man, he's got even more Broodlords. More back here. And Infestors to fungal growth. The Broodlord count now is up to 23. Lots of snipes going off, but I don't think Major has enough snipes to kill 23 Broodlords. And he doesn't have that many Vikings. The Vikings actually getting funnel growth and staying out of this fight. Nice infestor control coming out from Sheth, and that could just win him the game. The Ghost running out of energy. Those Broodlords just proving there's too many, and those Vikings could not get into the battle. Great funnel growth coming out from Sheth right there. Those Vikings now going to try to clean up all the Broodlords. It is 97 supply to 180 supply. And the Broodlords are going to be going down very slowly, but they definitely made themselves worthwhile. Sheth at 157 supply, Major at 98, but you got to keep in mind, Major has sacrificed so many SCVs, the army supply is only up 23 for Sheth. But keep in mind, these Vikings now are going to be useless as it's going to be switching back to Ultralisks. Few Baneleys morphing in, and it looks like Sheth is going to gear up to do another attack before Major can regroup all his units. And it looks like he doesn't have his rally points set on this factory anymore. One tank kind of just sitting idle. He could use those tanks. And now Sheth is going to be going in. And where's he going to go? He's going to go down here and take out this PF. And he has enough links to easily do this. The PF racking up 25 kills. But hey, Sheth is denying mining now. And his Infestor is leading the way, and that is not smart. He could lose a few Infestors here. One Infestor is going down. That PF is one hero PF. And now going to be taking out 11, 13 lings. Infestors is sitting here just in case Major tries to go and kill off these lings. They can get some nice fungal growth from the high ground. And now a few lings taking out the destructible rocks down here. We have a drop coming in from Major. And it doesn't look like the hatch will go down. He knows that he's just going to start picking off the drones. Sheth coming in with a lot of lings. And now it looks like Major is going to just retake this middle of the map. And these Vikings may be landing to do a little bit of harassment or just pick off Overlord so Major can go back to doing drops all around the map. And that looks like exactly what he's doing. He is headed for that Overlord, taking that thing out. And Major is not mining, but keep in mind, soon as he gets a base, look how many orbital commands this dude has. He's going to be able to mine a lot as soon as he starts a base and be able to instantly mine out almost any base. Changelings have landed to try to stop the command center from landing, but there's also a bird ling, so now he's going to have to waste a scan, million stems up to take out that ling. And how funny would it be if that was just a random roach? Like, he hasn't made roaches all this game, but when he does, he bows it underneath, so a scan goes down and one marine can't kill off that bird roach. So he has to waste 2 scans. Be pretty funny, but it wouldn't be that hurtful to Major at all, just because he has so many orbital commands around the map, and he looks like Sheth is going to do another engagement. Going off to this income, you can see Major at about 1,500. Has he landed the mules? Yeah, he has. One mule is idle. And now he's at 2K. And going to be landing a nuke all the way over here, and now over here, hoping to catch Sheth's units as they attack. Will he be able to? I don't know. I highly doubt he'll be able to, as all the units have already passed. And now those lings are going to be going in and just killing everything else. GG comes out from Major. Sheth does take him out. And this one goes. Let's see how many kills you got. You got 12 kills. Very nicely played from Major. Sheth, I don't know. I think Major just got caught by those Broodlords a little bit too late. He didn't have enough Vikings. Sheth had some marvelous fungal growths, and that was the game changer of this game. If those Vikings had been attacking those Broodlords, they would have went down much faster, and Major would have been able to overpower Sheth. But Sheth, in the better of the engagement, winning the game. Congrats to him.